If you feel like you're doing everything right, you're going to the gym, you feel like you're eating pretty healthy, but you're still gaining body fat, you're waking up at 3 a.m. with hot flashes all of a sudden, and you're the moodiest that you've ever been, well, I'm gonna break down in this video what exactly is going on and how to fix it. What exactly is perimenopause? Perimenopause happens before actual menopause, about 4 to 10 years before menopause takes place. It happens usually when women are between 40 and 50 years old, but obviously this varies. Now here's how your hormones are affected. Your progesterone and your estrogen both decrease and your cortisol sensitivity starts to increase. So how does that play out? Weight gain, moodiness, hot flashes, probably things that you're experiencing. Now, traditional fat loss diets and activities just aren't gonna work, like a huge calorie deficit or relying on a bunch of cardio to get the results that you're after. You don't need to try harder, you need a completely different strategy. Number one, you need to focus on protein and fiber at every single meal. Try to limit processed carbs as much as you can. That way you can stabilize your blood sugar levels. When you're able to actually stabilize those decently, then you're gonna have fewer mood swings and fewer cravings. Next, you need to make sure you're strength training 3 to 4 days a week at a minimum. That's gonna help you build more muscle mass and support your metabolism. Instead of spending 45 minutes to an hour on an elliptical or treadmill, you should trade that out for strength training at least those 3 to 4 days a week and make sure you're doing it with some type of intensity. Now by intensity, I mean you should be hitting rep ranges of 8 to 12, and at the very last rep, you should feel like you have 2 to 4 reps left in the tank. If it's more, it means you need to go a little heavier. Next, you need to make sure you're optimizing your fueling post-workout. So 25 to 35 grams of protein within 30 minutes to an hour after training to get the most out of it. Next, one that's slept on a lot, no pun intended, is getting in quality sleep. 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep every single night. And to make sure that sleep is good quality, 1 to 2 hours before you go to bed, try to eliminate or at least decrease the amount of screen time you're having. Maybe even using magnesium glycinate or some type of bedtime routine that helps you go to sleep a little bit easier. This can look like reading a book, doing a puzzle, or maybe just having a bath before you get into bed. Next, you need to focus on eating more, not less. Chronic undereating or eating way lower in a calorie deficit is actually gonna slow down your metabolism. Ideally, you should only be in about a 200 to 300 calorie deficit. And make sure as you're tracking your progress, you're not just focusing on the number on the scale, but rather tracking your progress by looking a little further under the hood and seeing where your muscle mass and your body fat levels are, AKA your body composition. The thing is, you don't just need to deal with it, your body just needs a new playbook. So hopefully these things will help you not only see results, but sleep a little better and feel a whole lot better. See you in the next video.